A dramatic turnaround today as negotiators announced an agreement to end or reduce school teacher furlough days.
But it is far from a done deal. KITV was the only media outlet there and broke the story on KITV.com. Daryl Huff joins us live with tonight's top story. Daryl?
Gary, today's agreement was a surprise to many because of the well-publicized impasse and apparent bitterness between the teachers union and the governor's office. That's why today's tentative deal was made without the governor's involvement, even though she is essential to getting teachers back to class.
We have an agreement, in concept, in principle.
It had been hammered out over 2 hours by school and union negotiators behind the closed doors at the Board of Education auditorium on what they said was the last possible day. The deal was a thrill for students who lobbied for it.
I'm very, really happy that they have finally reached a deal because it is indeed long overdue.
But the negotiators refused to answer even basic questions like how many furlough days would be restored and for how long, just next semester or all the way through the next school year, which teachers would be back in class, and how much would it cost.
It would involve the legislature.
Okay, so what about the governor at this stage?
What we do know is that the timeline was with the legislature and told us very clearly that they needed to have something way before the end of the month. So that's the deadline we're working on.
But legislative leaders say they are uncomfortable that the governor was not involved.
The governor controls the money.
The Senate president says even though lawmakers want to get teachers back in school, they may not be willing to go into special session without the governor's buy-in, because even if everyone else agreed on a plan, the governor could kill it by withholding the money. And anyway, after the furlough furor, no one is willing to write the school system a blank check.
Is the legislature going to be expected to somehow miraculously find the money that we don't have?
Of course, this is the season for miracles. Just a few minutes ago, the governor's spokesman told me she was aware that the department and union were going to meet, and she is open to looking at what they came up with. Reporting live, Daryl Huff, KITV4, Island Television News.